Hello everybody, I'd just like to say before we start a big thank you for making my final episode got about 1,500 views. I mean, to you guys that might not be a lot, you've seen videos with 20 million views, but 1,000 views just really does mean a lot to me. It just means you're paying attention to what I'm doing, and it means that that you're actually learning something, and it really makes me feel happy inside, you know. So anyway, also don't forget I have done a single moment sincerity guitar tutorial, which will be there, I guess there. So you're welcome to check that out. Also, I've done a few new covers. I've recently just done Mindland by Rammstein, which I'll put there, as well as the other side maybe, with a few other videos that I've covered as well. So be sure to check them out, but right now we're going to learn how to play Someone Somewhere by Asking Alexandria. So hope you enjoy. Like all the other videos, my tutorial videos, I will make sure that everything's split up into sections so it's a lot easier to understand. And I hope you have a good time learning this, and yeah, enjoy. Okay, right, so we'll start off with the intro. I mean, the tabs will be there, the tabs will be at the bottom of the screen like all my other videos, if I just make sure there's room for the tabs so it's not shadowing the frets. If you just, what am I trying to say? Yeah, so we'll start off with the intro. I know there's a little lead thing that Ben does, it's sort of like here, a bit of a stretch really, it's sort of like on the intro bit, but I don't find that necessary, to be honest. When it comes to playing it, I just prefer to do the chords. So, hold on a second. So right now we're going to start with the chords. So it will be, if I can get myself into view. So it will be, you'll start off with the 5. Just do on the D, A and D. So the low D, the A and the high D. Just play a simple bar chord. So like that, so keep that shape going, and then so you do the 5th fret, let it ring out, then you'll move up to the 8. So even though I'm on my own, then you want to go down to the 3. So you got 5, 8, 3. Then you want to do a open, yeah. So then you want to do an open. So we'll start doing that. So 5, 8, 3, open. With them 3 strings, always keep them 3 strings going in that same chord. So, even though I'm on my own, I know I'm not alone, 'cause I know there's someone somewhere, praying that I'll make it home. So here's one from the heart, a life right from the start, I need a home sweet home, to call my own. So yeah, so go around that twice, so do that twice, so 5, 8, 3, open. So yeah, just let them ring out and just do that. And then you do that twice, and then you want to keep the same notes, so 5, 8, 3 and open, except you want to do a kind of like a chuggy bit. So if I can remember it rightly, so it's, so basically, yeah, so it'll be a chuggy bit. So keep the same notes, 5, 8, 3 and 0, or open, sorry, not 0. And you want to go, so 2, and then about 8 notes chugging, so then you want to do 2 notes, then a chuggy, about 8 chugs, so, and then you want to go up, then you want to do 2 chugs and sort of slide up on the 3rd, so imagine it's a triplet, so 1, 2, 3. On the first 2 times you will do the 5s, and then the last chug you want to go up to the 8, so it'll be like, so you get that kind of lim. So yeah, so you want to do that, so that goes up to 8, do the same amount of chugs, so then you do the triplet again with the first 2 on the same note, and then slide down for the last one. If you do it right, you'll get a nice clean transition between the notes. So you want to go to 3 and then the open. So basically like the same notes as the the ringing out bit of the intro, except it's just got chugs on it. So 5, 8, 3 and open. So in all, what we've got so far is itchy nose. If you look at my Mindlab video, I constantly have been itching my nose. I'm sorry about that. I haven't been feeling too well and I've been having a constant itchy nose. So yeah, so what we've got so far is I know there's someone somewhere praying that I'll make it home. There's one from your home, sweet home, Tacoma. Okay, so that's what we got so far. So, okay, right. So now we've got the verse notage. We'll call it that. So how it's going to start is we're going to basically you'll never really, apart from I think the last 2 lines, you're going to be using open chugs to notes. That, for example. So you're going to keep your index. Wherever I say just like keep your index, you're going to keep it there while playing the notes. So we'll start off doing this. So you want to do a 5. So do that 3 times, and then you want to sort of using your index finger, you can play a note as long as you press them down. You can get a 5 in there. So you want to do is, if I can do it right today, sorry. So you want to do that. So it's 5. So keep the 5s going. Then you will do a 5 here, another 5, palm U, 7, palm U, 5, 8, and then that's basically one thing. So you do that twice, but then after the first time round, so after that, then you want to do a triplet on the 5 before you go back into it. So yeah, so on the second time do a triplet, so instead of doing just normal chugs down. So I'll slow it down for you. And that's only about 1/8 of the verse, but if I just slow it down so you actually understand that. So once that's gone round twice, then you want to do this. You want to use your pinky or whatever, or a little finger, or whatever, if you use that one a lot. And you want to go on the 8th. So the 8th is going to be the palm mute root now. So in between each note, it's going to be an 8. So if I just play from what we've learnt so far. So yeah, that. So that's going to go around once. So you're going to go 8. So you're going to go from the 5s and you're going to go to the 8. So I always find it hard to do an 8 and then a pinky 8 because it's like, you can't really get it in there. So go around that once. So it's only once. It's not like the 5s where it's twice. So sorry, I missed a triplet. There's a triplet there. Okay, go to the 8, and then that's your triplet. Then you want to go 8, 7, then go back to that. So there's no replicating like the 5s were, so it's like then they go 8 and 7 and 8. Then what you'll do is 10, pull off 7, 10 pull off to 8, pull off to 7, and then you want to, I think it's that again, so it'll be okay, so then that's that, and then you want to go down to the 3. So you got the 3, and basically replicate the 5. So it'll be chug down, then on the second time you triplet. So, and now you want to do is the 3. Then you want to go to 7, and then using your index finger, pressing down the rest of the strings if you can, play a 3. So then go up to a 7 on the high D string. So again, then chug it again. Except now you're going to change the notes because asking Alexandria like to be picky sometimes. So yeah, so it'll be 7 3 7 with the chugs of the 3s. Then you want to do a triplet, then a 7 3 7. So it's 7 3 7 and then 7 3 7 on different strings. So you want to do a 7 on the first time. Be a 7 on the A string, 3 and 7 on the high D string, and then the next time it will be a 7, a 3, and a 7. So that happens then. So that's only them two bits there, and then you want to play the open. Finally, you've got an open, so it's a lot easier. So there you go. Chug down 3 times. So 3, 7, and 8, and then you want to go. So 8, 7, 5, 7. So 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. So 8, 7, 5, 7, 5. So on the high D string, and then go down to the A, and you've got the 8, 7, 5. So if I play what we've just done there, so. So yeah, and that's the verse, and you do that twice. So if we play all of the verse quickly, and then not quickly, but you know what I mean. So if we just do that twice, and then we'll see if you do it twice, and we'll see how it goes. So if you play along with me, you should get it. I'll maybe try it a little bit slower. So. Okay, so yeah, then you got that. So once you do that little thing, I normally let the 5 just ring out, but you can also just play a 5 power chord. So you either let the note ring out on the last, let the note ring out and then slide to the chorus, or you can just play it and let that ring out and slide to the chorus. So once you've done that, we'll move on to the chorus. Right, so now we've got the chorus, and it's one of the I think one of the simplest bits in the song, minus the verse intro thing, the intro. So the chorus, sorry, is basically just do 1 3 3. So a 1 on the A, a 3 on the G, and then a 3 on the G. So just get that chord, that lovely little chord there. I think it's a power chord, I'm not too sure. You want to do that about 16 times, I think, and then you want to move it up 2 frets. So you've got the 3 5 5. You look at it that way. Move it up to 5 7 7 after 16 times. Then back down, and then back down again. So up. So go there, up, up, down, down. Then you'll go up here again. So. Okay, so that's the chorus. So it's literally that. It's that easy. I know there's a harmony bit you can play. It's like some. Obviously not that fast, but yeah, you can do that harmony. But I think the chords sound a lot better than just doing the alternate notes, chords things. Yeah. So if you do that, so it's 1 3 3 5 3 5 3 5 5 7 5 5 5 7 7. Sorry. 3 5 5 1 3 3. So basically you're going to go up up down, and then basically when you reach the 5 7 7, you know you have to go down again. Just think of it that way. So 3, then 5, then 7, then 5, then 3, then 5, then 7, then 5, and then finish on the 5. And then I'm not sure whether you can just ring it out. I guess you can just ring that out. So then you want to do you want to go back to the verse again. And then I think, if I can remember rightly, that halfway through that verse, you want to do the chuggy bit that's like just before you go into the verse on the first time. So again, that's the same notes. There's no difference there at all. Apart from there's a guitar tool playing something a little bit higher, which is you can easily just look it up. It's not the hardest thing. I think it's just like 8 10, then go down to 9 7, or something like that. So you want to do, so basically the verse will, I think it's like days I've been a better kid. So yeah, basically it's that. So if you sort of understand my dreadful singing, then you understand what I'm talking about. So basically, yeah, just look back at the stuff we've done, because that's all it is. There's no difference at all. So then you want to go back to the chorus, which is one of the easiest bits of the song. Okay, and now we've got a solo. It's my first time teaching you guys a solo, which I'm really happy about. So I use a wah pedal, which is this one here. I got it for about £15 from a German music store. It does the job. If you look at my cover, then my cover of this song, you'll hear how it sounds and if you like it or not, whatever. Okay, so after everything like that's happened, so now you want to do the solo, which if I can get my wah pedal working. Yep, okay, that's working. Okay, so for the solo bit now, I think this solo is actually really epic. I love playing the solo. So now what you want to do is, for the solo, so after the maybe chorus. So now you want to do this. So you want to go on 10. So you want to be on 10 and the 12 on the. So on the high B and the G. So you want to do this kind of bendy thing. So with the wah, if you've got a wah, then you want to sort of play it from like the bottom of the wah and then lift it up while you're doing the bend. So get that really kind of nice sound, which I really like. So you do that 3 times. So a bend. So bend the 12 and keep the 10 in its place. So. That 3 times. So you go. So I love playing that solo. So then once you've done that 3 times, you want to do 8 to 10. Put hammer on, pull off. So I'm just plucking it so you can actually hear it a little bit better. So like that. So you want to go 8 hammer on 10, pull off, then to 10 on the lower string. So on the G. And then you want to play them same notes again, so 8, 10, 8, and then 10 on the lower string, and you want to slide up to the 12. So you get a, if I can do it right. So you got that, so, let me just try again. So, and then you want to slide up to the 12, so basically it's the same note, except the first time you hammer on and pull off it. And go back down and then do the same note, so the 8, 10 and 8, then to the 10, then to the slide up to the 12. So with the wah, just keep rocking it back and forth, the wah, if you've got a wah. If not, then I don't know how just try and find a good sound really to it, but it doesn't really matter. Then you want after that bit, you're going to go 10, 12 on the high D string, so then 10 and 9 on the G. So if you get that right, so you do that, and then you want to go up the simple mounting scale. I think it's a scale, I'm not sure, but you want to go 10, 12 on the high D string, and then 10, 12 on the G. So you want to bend them notes again, like the notes you bend at the first bit of the intro. The first bit of the solo. You want to do them notes again. What I like to do is, after the first bend, just pluck the 12 string you bend, bring it back down, and then do it again. So you got a solo. Okay. Then you go up, do the scales again. So 10, 12, 10, 12 on the high D, and then the high A in the G. And then you want to do this, bringing up the bend bit, so do that note again, then you want to go up 1 to the 1 and 13, then 13 and 15, then 15 and 17, and just do that as many times as you want, until the bit comes in again. So what we got so far is, if I play it slowly for you. So in full speed it is. you got that. So that's a solo. If you don't know, just keep playing it back. Hopefully I taught you that solo quite well. That's the first solo I've ever taught. So yeah, and then you switch your wire off, and then here we go to the I think it's something as rock and roll. I know you're by my side through it all. Sorry, a little bit of singing there. Okay, so now we want to do for that is you want to do a 5 hammer on 7 pull off on the high D string. So you want to do a 5 hammer on 7 pull off to 5, then you want to slide up from the 7 to the 8. So that's slow, and just do like a few open chugs. So. So do them notes. So I think 3 times with 1 2 3 1 2 3 triplet done. So. Then you want to do a 5, and then 5, 2 little chugs if you want. So. Then you want to do a little chord here, so 5 7 7, and sort of lift off your index finger in between every time you play it. So yeah, so you get something like that. So make sure you're strumming open strings in between each chord you play like that. So 5 7 and 7. So then I think then is the chorus, if I'm not mistaken. If it is, I'm really sorry for skipping a bit out, but I think it's the chorus. And then what you want to do here, you can either, as an option, you can choose to play either this little thing for the ending bit. You can do 7. I think there's 3 different things you could do if you want to do. So there's so you can do, which is the lower bit of this, but you can choose over there if you want. So that's 7 hammer on 8, put off to 7, with a 3 to start to 5. So you can do that. So you got with the same kind of chugs of what we just done just now. So before the chorus that I've skipped, I hope. So that's completely a fail. Sorry about that. You can do that then twice, and then you can do a higher pitch, which we've just done. So. And then you want to do that, or you can either choose to do the bit we just done. So. Then that's the end of the song. Or you can choose to be awesome and do the end solo. So you want to switch on your wire again, and you just want to just bend this 13 out of like with everything you've got really. So. So just keep bending that 13 if you want to do that. But yeah, so there's 3 different options to do that. So you can do which is the 7 hammer on to 8, then pull off the 5, then to slide up to 5, 3 to slide to 5. Sorry. So. Then you can either choose this. Or you can do the epic solo bit. You can do that. So yeah, that's everything really. If you play that all together, then you get the song. And if you want to hear me play the whole song together, I uploaded it yesterday, and I already had a request by one of you guys. I can't remember who you are. Sorry. One of you guys to do a tutorial of it, and I think some of the others agreed. So if you want to check that video out, it should be, so it should be here, so around here somewhere. So YouTube Magic Cellar here, and you get the video. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other covers. I might be doing another tutorial tonight. It depends how I feel. I've been pretty ill. I've had a bug. But yeah, just check it out. Check out my other covers, and maybe I might do, if you can't ride two horses at once, you should get out of the circus tutorial tonight. maybe. No guarantees, but if I do, then all the better for you, really. So I hope you like this, and comment, rate, subscribe, whatever. Do what you want. It really does mean a lot. Try and get this video with as many views. Like, final episode, have a competition with any other tutorial I've got. But my single moment sincerity video guitar tutorial is lacking views. It's got like 50 views or something compared to my final episode, who's got 1,500, whatever. So if you didn't even know, I have got it, and it should be the link at the start of the video. So be sure to check that out. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. So hopefully you've learnt this. If you still don't understand some things, I'm really sorry. Just go back to my video if there's some point of the video. But if you don't like my teaching, then just simply, I don't know, do it yourself. But all I'm here is I'm just trying to help, and I'm just trying to make it a lot easier to learn rather than just reading it off the screen and trying to do it yourself. I'm just here to help, really. So anyway, I hope you have a rest of your day, rest of your night. Anyway, and I'll see you soon. Bye.